Presentation of Scholastic Scrimmage on WPSU is made possible in part by a grant from the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education. 14 universities providing quality higher education opportunities in more than 120 areas of study, including fields like education, business, and medical professions. Information at passhe.edu.
They come from schools all over Pennsylvania. They learn.
Who wrote the importance of being earnest?
They practice.
What species of mammal is the capital of Iowa?
They compete. Join us as they test their knowledge on Scholastic Scrimmage. And thank you for joining us for Scholastic Scrimmage on WPSU. The competition in tonight's first game is between Claysburg-Kimmel in Blair County and East Juniata in Juniata County. I'm David Price. Teams, let's get started with your quick quiz. Claysburg-Kimmel, you're up first. From what country did Brazil gain independence? Justin.
Spain.
Portugal. What phase change transforms a liquid into a gas? Lucas.
Evaporation.
Yes, or vaporization, correct. Robert Merton coined what term for a person emulated to achieve status? Role model. How often does the United States conduct a national census? Justin.
Every 10 years.
At least every 10 years, that's correct. Who introduced the March Sisters in her novel Little Women? Justin.
Louisa May Alcott.
That is correct, and that gives you 30 points, Claysburg-Kimmel. Time now to quick quiz, East Juniata. What nation was the colonial ruler of southern Rhodesia? Kaylin.
England.
Judge. Taking it, United Kingdom, Britain, England. What is the base SI unit of energy? Joule. Julius Caesar, Franz Ferdinand, and John F. Kennedy were all victims of what crime? Kate.
Assassination.
Correct. In what city was Boss Tweed's Tammany Hall political machine active? Kaylin.
Boston.
New York City. What composer's Ninth Symphony ends with Ode to Joy?
Beethoven.
Kate. Ludwig van Beethoven is correct. That is the quick quiz. The game is all tied up. And it is time to give you all a toss-up question. Either team can answer the toss-up question. Correct answer will earn you a follow-up, and that means we go to round one. First toss-up in round one is in the category of geography. The Olympic Peninsula, Columbia River Gorge, and Mount Rainier are all found in what Pacific Northwest state? Kate.
Washington.
They are in Washington, and your follow-up, East Juniata. True or false? Tashkent is the capital of Kazakhstan. Kaylin.
False.
That is false. Tashkent is the capital of Uzbekistan. History, toss-up question. What American social reformer advocated for expanded treatment for the mentally ill in both the U.S. and Great Britain in the 1840s? That was Dorothea Dix. Toss-up in math and science. Pencil and paper may help you. A telemarketer who averages 40 seconds per phone call can get through how many calls in exactly 1 hour? Justin.
90.
That is true. They can get through 90 phone calls in that time. Your follow-up, Claysburg-Kimmel. Carl Braun shared the 1909 Nobel Prize in Physics with what Italian inventor who used Nikola Tesla's ideas to develop a radio telegraph system? Justin.
Marconi.
Yes, it was Marconi. Pennsylvania, toss-up question. On March 28, 1979, Unit 2 of what Pennsylvania nuclear power plant suffered a partial, Justin?
3 Mile Island.
Partial core meltdown. 3 Mile Island is correct. Your follow-up, Claysburg-Kimmel. True or false? U.S. Route 6 crosses Pennsylvania's northern tier. Justin.
True.
That is true. Toss-up in social studies. What ancient Athenian gymnasium was the center of the peripatetic school founded by Aristotle? Stacy.
The Colosseum.
No. East Juniata. The Lyceum. Current events, toss-up question. In December 2008, riots occurred in what country on the Balkan Peninsula after police shot and killed a 15-year-old after an altercation between police and self-proclaimed anarchist youth? Kate.
Latvia.
No. Claysburg-Kimmel. Occurred in Greece. Toss-up in arts and literature. What point of view is used if the narrator is a character in the story? Justin.
First person.
That is first person. Your follow-up, Claysburg-Kimmel. What word names both a poetry collection that contains Lady Lazarus by Sylvia Plath and a magical sprite who serves Prospero in The Tempest? Justin.
Ariel.
And a little mermaid, too. It is Ariel. Toss-up in history. Though he lost the popular vote, what Ohio governor who ran against Samuel Tilden was chosen by an electoral commission to become president in 1876? Kaylin.
Woodrow Wilson.
Nope. Claysburg-Kimmel. Rutherford B. Hayes. Geography, toss-up question. What Greek city is home to the Acropolis and hosted the first modern Summer Olympics in Jeff?
Athens.
1896. Athens, Greece is correct. Your follow-up, East Juniata. What island, whose namesake strait contains the Pescadores archipelago, was previously known as Formosa and is home to the city of Taipei? It is the island of Taiwan. And that is going to be the end of round one. Our current score, Claysburg-Kimmel 90 and East Juniata 60. It is time for our first fast track of the game. Going to the team with the lower score at this point, which is East Juniata. 60 seconds and 10 questions. Let's go. Fast track. What English author wrote Alice's Adventures in Wonderland? Kate.
Carol.
Correct. Icarus. Icterus is another name for what yellowing of the skin? Kate.
Jaundice.
Correct. What country contains the Stonehenge archaeological site? Kate.
England.
Correct. What element was discovered in the Comstock lode in Nevada? Silver. What's the capital of Pennsylvania? Kaylin.
Harrisburg.
Correct. During what war is Alfred Lord Tennyson's The Charge of the Light Brigade set? Kaylin.
The Revolutionary War.
Crimean. Jerusalem is the capital of what country? Kate.
Israel.
Correct. What medieval Italian group backing the Pope fought with the Ghibellines? Kaylin.
The Vatican.
Guelphs. CD is the chemical symbol for what element? Kaylin.
Cadmium.
Correct. What Mexican holiday celebrates an 1862 victory over the French at Puebla? Cinco de Mayo. And that is the end of our first fast track of the day. It changes up the score a little bit, and we take some time here to meet our student scholars from East Juniata. Immediately to my left is Kaylin Martin, who is a senior at East Juniata. Kaylin, also known for the next few months anyway as a Von Trapp. Who are you in the sound?
Well, actually, I'm Maria Rainier. I don't become a Von Trapp until I marry Captain Von Trapp.
Which is somewhere in like the third act or fourth act or something like that. And what do you like most about this role?
She's a freak. she's very strange. She has a lot of life and a lot of energy, and it's fun to play.
Wow, what a great straight line that I have to just let go. Good to see you, Kaylin. Good luck to you today. Kate Strasser is a junior at East Juniata, and for the 10th year, Kate is going to an archaeological camp. And are you digging for the same thing? You just can't find it, or what?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. And in a coincidental turn of fate, you are going to be the instructor of whom?
Our coach, Mr. Shoup.
That is wonderful. How about that? She's the teacher, and he's sitting over there somewhere. It's good to see you, Kate. Good luck to you today. Jeff Germack is a sophomore. Well, most of us were sitting around eating turkey and stuff in the United States on Thanksgiving. You were where?
London.
And what did you have for Thanksgiving dinner?
Fish and chips.
The non-traditional fish and chips dinner. What took you to London?
Just a family trip.
Okay.
See the sights, yeah.
Excellent. Hey, well, it's good to see you, Jeff. Good luck to you today. And JC, you know what? I didn't even ask you how to pronounce your last name. Is it Crahell?
Crahell.
Crail. Okay, JC is a senior, and actually JC this is his first time up here, so we've all been like trying to be as intimidating as possible. It's good to have you up here, JC. You did some traveling over this past summer. Where did you have to?
Six Flags in New Jersey.
What's the coolest part about Six Flags in New Jersey?
They have the fastest and tallest roller coaster in the world.
So you're one of those guys who just likes to have the bejeebies scared out of you. Good to see you, JC. The alternates for East Juniata are Jennifer Brodish and Emily Kaufman. And the coach is Rodney Shoup. And that brings us to time for round 2. First toss-up in round 2 is in the category of Pennsylvania. Tunkhannock, once famous for its many tanneries, is the county seat of what county? Kaylin.
Lack.
Nope. Claysburg-Kimmel. You will find Tunkhannock in Wyoming County. Math and science toss-up question. What kind of chord connects points on a circle that are pi radians apart and has a length twice that of the radius? JC.
Diameter.
Diameter is correct. Your follow-up, East Juniata. According to de Broglie's law, what is the product of a particle's wavelength and momentum? Kaylin.
Frequency.
No, it is Planck's constant, or H. Toss up, social studies. The ihram is a white garment worn by Muslims performing the Hajj, and at least once in a lifetime pilgrimage to what city in Saudi Arabia? Kate.
Mecca.
Becca's correct. Your follow-up, East Juniata. During the Cold War, what country was strategically important to both the Soviets and NATO because its shared border with the Soviet Union was 78 miles from the Soviet naval complex at Murmansk? Kaylin.
The Czech Republic.
That was Norway. Toss up in arts and literature. The John Steinbeck novel The Grapes of Wrath chronicles the lives of migrant farm workers that moved west to escape what natural, Justin?
The Dust Bowl.
And man-made disaster. The Dust Bowl is correct. Your follow-up, Claysburg-Kimmel. What painter of Wheat Field with Crows is known for several views of Arles and a work depicting the village of Saint-Remy beneath a starry night? Justin.
Van Gogh.
Vincent van Gogh is correct. Math and science, toss-up question. Days when the sun's declination is 0, meaning it crosses the celestial equator, are denoted by what Latin term meaning equal night? Justin.
Equinox.
Equinox is correct. Follow-up for Claysburg-Kimmel. Clastic, chemical precipitate, and biochemical are the 3 groups of what type of rocks formed by lithification that includes limestone and shale? Justin.
Igneous.
No, they are all sedimentary rocks. History, toss-up question. What American Secretary of State wrote The Menace of Darwinism and prosecuted John Scopes in the so-called monkey trial of 1925? He was William Jennings Bryan. Pennsylvania toss-up question. Now located in Florida, what aircraft company was founded in Lock Haven in 1938 and began producing its most famous plane, the Cub? Justin.
Boeing.
Nope. East Juniata. That was Piper, the Piper Cub. Social studies, toss-up question. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis and Oliver Wendell Holmes were both strong supporters of what type of speech protected by the First Amendment? Kaylin.
Free.
Free speech is correct. Your follow-up, East Juniata. What dynasty brought to prominence by Clovis I ruled the Franks from the mid-5th to the mid-8th centuries before ending in a coup by Pepin the Short to begin the Carolingian dynasty? Kaylin.
The Qin dynasty?
No, essentially these were the first kings of France. It was the Merovingian dynasty. And that is going to be the end of our second round with our current score 120 to 150. It is time for our second fast track of the day. This one is going over to Claysburg-Kimmel. Same deals, 60 seconds and 10 questions. Let's go, fast track. Cheyenne is the capital of what state? Stacy.
Wyoming.
Correct. What country contains the Valley of the Kings archaeological site? Justin.
Egypt.
Correct. J.M. Barrie created what fictional boy who refuses to grow up? Stacy.
Peter Pan.
Correct. The Klondike Gold Rush primarily took place in Canada and what U.S. state? Kelly.
California.
Alaska. Myopia is the scientific name for what eye condition? Justin.
Nearsightedness.
Correct. What is the chemical symbol? W is the chemical symbol for what element? Justin.
Tungsten.
Correct. In Canada, what holiday celebrates the birthday of Queen Victoria of England? Justin.
Boxing Day.
Victoria Day. A period of time called a fortnight consists of how many days? Stacy.
14.
Correct. Lisbon is the capital of what country? Justin.
Portugal.
Correct. Who wrote Wise Blood? Flannery O'Connor. And Sights and Sounds is on the way, but we take a little break right now and meet our student scholars from Claysburg-Kimmel. Immediately to my right is a team full of seniors today. Justin Hartman is a captain of the team and is in regional chorus on his way there. And before our game today, found himself in our big granite lobby here at the Outreach Building at Penn State. Doing what?
Playing the piano.
We had one there, so, you know, you may as well just... And have you been wanting to do this? This is like the first time.
Oh, definitely. Since last year, walked in, saw it, and was like, I have to play it.
And you finally got your way to it today, right? It's good to see you, Justin. Good luck to you today. Stacy Walter is a senior from Claysburg-Kimmel. Cannot understand why razzles are not more commonplace, which brings us to the big question. What's a razzle?
It's both a candy and a gum.
Well, now that is quite an accomplishment.
I know.
Yeah. What's so special about the razzles?
They turn your tongue razzle red, no matter what color.
It's blue, turns it red. Yeah. Good to see you, Stacy. Good luck to you today. Kelly Clur, right?
No.
Clar.
Thank you.
Clar. Okay.
That'll work.
It's C-L-A-A-R, and there's so many variable pronunciations across Pennsylvania. And I'm glad I finally got yours right. So you're in a play too. She's Maria in The Sound of Music, and you are whom?
Ren McCormick in Footloose. Or
And
Kevin Bacon, if you want to call
You
him
are
that.
Kevin Bacon. So now they're going to be like, 3 separations from Kelly, right? Something like that.
Pretty good.
Yeah? You're not going to bust a move for us here or anything?
You told me to, but I'm gonna restrain myself this time.
All right, it's good to see you, Kelly. Good luck to you today. And Lucas Lingenfelter is a senior from Claysburg-Kimmel and is a big fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, a movie that's about 300 years old. What's so good about that movie?
I just love the comedy, this other silliness of the scenes, and I also like the Dark Knight or the Black Knight because he's just awesome.
Except for the whole part about losing his arms and legs and standing there looking like a it's good to see you. Fire plug. Let's say that. Good to see you. Good luck with the rest of the game. The alternates for Claysburg-Kimmel are Zach Burkett and Kelsa Harton, and the coach is Karen Musselman. It is time now for Sights and Sounds. First up, we direct your attention to the monitor, category Social Studies. Built entirely of stone, the ruins of Great Zimbabwe seen here lie in what modern African country? Kaylin.
Zimbabwe?
Coincidentally, yes, you will find the ruins of Great Zimbabwe in Zimbabwe. Toss up in arts and literature. We've got music, please. What reedless wind instrument, which you just heard, produces its sound from the flow of air against an edge and has 16 circular finger holes closed by keys? Kate.
Flute?
Yes, it is the flute. And I could see her out of the corner of my eye. She was wanting to push that a long time ago. You are absolutely correct. Math and science. We direct your attention back to the monitor. What Chinese medicinal practice, Kaylin,
Acupuncture.
treats patients by manipulating pressure points illustrated on this chart from the Ming Dynasty through the use of needles? She said acupuncture, and she is absolutely correct. More music, please.
Don't get me wrong. 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 I want to know.
Andrew Lloyd Webber musical tells the story? Stacy.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Last 7 Days of Life of Jesus of Nazareth features the song Superstar, which you just heard, and I Don't Know How to Love Him. JCS is absolutely correct. Your follow-up. This is a site, is what it is. And yeah, you're looking at it right there. Along with Sitting Bull, what Oglala Lakota leader whose unfinished, Justin?
Crazy Horse.
Unfinished memorial is seen here is credited with commanding the forces that won the Battle of Little Bighorn in 1876. And how about some more music, please? The 1936 song Sing, Sing, Sing with Swing, which you just heard an excerpt from, is most often associated with what American jazz musician? Kate.
Benny Goodman.
And band leader whose nicknames include the King of Swing. Lots of danceable music today. That's Sights and Sounds. Our current score, Claysburg-Kimmel 210, East Juniata 190. It's tight. We go to the final round. First toss-up in the final round is in the category of geography. Most of the Bitterroot Mountains, Glacier National Park, and the Little Bighorn Battlefield National Monument are all in what Great Plains state, whose name is derived from the Spanish word for mountains? Kaylin.
Montana?
Montana is correct. Your follow-up at East Juniata.
Came out weird.
Since 1974, a green line on what Mediterranean island has divided the city of Nicosia into southern Greek and northern Turkish sections? Kaylin.
The Greek line?
No, it is the island of Cyprus. Arts and literature toss-up question. What British poet laureate wrote Charge of the Light Brigade? Justin.
Alfred Lord Tennyson.
Alfred Tennyson's correct, and your follow-up, Claysburg-Kimmel. What Roman historian served as a priest for the Oracle of Delphi, wrote of historical figures in parallel lives, including Alexander the Great? Justin.
Herodotus.
That was Plutarch. Pennsylvania toss-up question. I will need a complete phrase, please. What original home of both the Pittsburgh Pirates football and baseball teams was the first all-steel and concrete ballpark in the nation? Kelly.
Three River Stadium?
Nope. East Juniata? Kaylin.
Pittsburgh Stadium?
That was Forbes Field, and them Stillers were the Pirates until 1940. Math and science toss-up question. What form of periodontal disease is named after the Latin word for gums? Stacy.
Gingivitis.
Gingivitis is correct. Claysburg-Kimmel with the follow-up. How many edges meet at each of the 12 vertices of an icosahedron? Justin.
15.
No, 5. There's a 5 in his answer, but yeah. Toss-up in history. What ancient Greek king who assumed the throne after Philip II trained under Aristotle and was presumed undefeated in battle? Justin.
Alexander the Great.
Yes, it was. And your follow-up, Claysburg-Kimmel. What man worked as a cigar maker before beginning the American Federation of Labor in 1886 and led unions to endorse the Democratic Party? Justin.
Grant.
Samuel Gompers. Social studies, toss-up question. What language family includes the ancient examples of Sumerian and Aramaic, as well as the modern examples of Arabic and Hebrew? Justin.
Sanskrit.
No? East Juniata. Kaylin.
Farsi?
They are all Semitic languages. Arts and literature toss-up question. Tony Belch, Sebastian, and his cross-dressing Stacy.
Twelfth Night.
Cross-dressing twin Viola appear in what Shakespeare play named for the end of the Christmas season? Twelfth Night is correct. Your follow-up, Claysburg-Kimmel. What Massachusetts-born American novelist wrote over 135 dime novels, stories of rags to riches, poor boys realizing the American dream? Horatio Alger. Geography toss-up question. In 1975, the ore carrier Edmund Fitzgerald sank in what largest freshwater lake by surface area in the world? The northernmost and largest of the Great Lakes. Jeff.
Superior.
Superior is correct. Your follow-up, East Juniata. Both ends of what mountain chain between Romania and Slovakia lie on the Danube River? My light went on before the buzzer, so go ahead, Caleb.
Atlas?
No, it is the Carpathian Mountains. That is going to be the game-ending buzzer, and it was a tight one. Claysburg-Kimmel 50 and East Juniata 250 and East Juniata 210. Congratulations, Claysburg-Kimmel. We'll see you in the next round. JC and Kalen, good luck in your future pursuits. Jeff and Kate, we'll see you back next year. And if you want more information about Scholastic Scrimmage, you'll find it online at wpsu.org. See ya.
We'd like to thank Jostens for providing special yearbooks for all the teams participating this year, and rings for the championship team of Scholastic Scrimmage. For over a century, Jostens has been helping people celebrate, reward, and remember the greatest moments of their lives.
A copy of the program you've just seen can be purchased through Penn State Media Sales at mediasales.psu.edu or by calling 800-770-2111.